How's it going, everybody? I'm Nikki Delventhal, and this is my dog, Camper Delventhal. We lived in a Prius full-time for 3 years, but now we're in a 4x4 Sprinter. And we're here to take you along on the wild ride. So fasten up your seatbelts and let's have some fun. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and turn on notifications. Camper and I would be so thankful. On last week's episode, Camper and I get a super early start to our day so we can soak in some natural hot springs. We made some friends there who invited us back to their bus, so we give you a tour, and they gave us some of their sourdough starter. We leave off our adventures going to a gorgeous camp spot where we make a fire, eat dinner, and enjoy the sunset and a movie.
Good morning. That was such a good night's sleep. All right, Camper, you want to get started? Go make us some coffee, huh? Go ahead, Camp. Here you go, good boy. Coffee time. Thought you were making this morning. Hot mug. We're going with the scrunchie method, you guys. Oh, wow. Look at that. Little extra oomph. Get out of there. Ooh. Whoop. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. You wanna know why, Camper? Camper's about to lose control, cause this weekend there's gonna be another boy hanging out with us. That's not just a friend. I'm going on a date. I'm freaking out. I'll tell you guys all about it later. But first, let's have coffee with a view. This is my favorite camp spot in the entire world. And the reason being is because I know every time I come here, I'm gonna be completely alone and just disconnected. And I'll have nothing. I won't have any stimulation. It's really up to me. And I think it's really important, especially in today's society, that we get that. Really, I believe less is more. I'll come somewhere like this and I'll realize how stressed I am in my day-to-day life. And it's a place to unplug and do nothing and have full control. And I really love that. It's so special. So if you haven't done it, I highly recommend finding a place that you can do that and do nothing. Are you guys kidding me? Oh no. I forgot my keys up there. I'm like the queen of forgetting and losing my keys. All right, back up. Let's go get our keys. Come on, go get them. Why did I even bring my keys up there? All right, let's fast forward this. Got them. All right, back down. Now we're good. Who's ready for breakfast? Me. So if you guys remember last week, we met that couple who gave us some sourdough starter, and we've been refeeding it and growing it every single day since. But then yesterday I accidentally left her in the sun and I think I killed her. Ooh. But I think we can bring her back to life. And regardless, with the discard, I think we're gonna make some sourdough pancakes this morning. So let's do this. Oh man, you guys, I'm actually pretty bummed I killed my first baby. No, we can revive her. It's like going to the hospital. So living on the road, life can be so exciting or it could be so lonely. Like when I randomly met that couple who gave me the sourdough starter, invited me over for coffee. It was such a community aspect, such a wonderful feeling. But then it was also so bittersweet because we knew that we might never see each other again. So it's kind of crazy because you meet the most wonderful people, but maybe that's all they were, just that passing of time. There's a lot of pros and cons. I've met some of the most amazing humans and I've met them all over the world. But sometimes I just want to watch a show with my gal pal, you know? You have to be really, really intentional with your relationships. Dating, on the other hand, we'll talk about that later. That's a whole nother ballgame.
What are you saying? I am the only man in your life, and that's how it will always be.
Look at this masterpiece. We need to finish our breakfast and then get to our camp spot that we booked. I heard it's absolutely magical. We'll have our own hot spring, but we got to get there by 2 o'clock. So, all right, let's finish this and get on the road. So my battery is a little bit too low to last us for the next 4 days, and the amount of driving and the amount of sun we're getting probably won't keep up. So just in case, I'm gonna grab my JACKERY portable power station from the garage and plug that in to charge while we're driving. I love my JACKERY portable power station. It is an essential for living on the road, and it's great now in my van for backup. I also love it because I don't need to be married to my van at all times when I need power. I can go to a park and just go out and work in the sunshine. I'm a huge advocate of JACKERY, but it's also great in a home because let's say there's a storm or an emergency, you can be back up and running in just seconds. And the best part, let's say you don't have power for a few days, you can charge it back up directly through the sun or while you're driving or through an electrical port, so you're not gonna be stranded. If you would like one for yourself, please use the link in my description, as that really helps out Camper and I, but also I have a huge discount for you guys that could save you hundreds. All right, let's get checked in and see what the situation is here. All right, let's get to our tub. Do we have to open the gate? Excuse me, Camp. This wonderful lady said she'll close it for us. Get out of here. You guys know what the first thing we're going to be doing is. Soaking, fire, dinner, soaking, and back and forth. But we do have one little problem. So the guy that works here just told me that the only water source here is the hot spring water. I don't really want to be putting that in my van. So we are going to have to figure out a place to do that. But honestly, that's a tomorrow problem. Not a today problem. Who's ready to put on their bathing suit? Me! I am so ready for this. Oh my goodness, you guys, this water feels so good. There is nothing like having a hot spring all to yourself. So, there's a lot of different ways we can go at this, but first, dating when you live in a vehicle, first off, is not easy, especially if you're someone like me who lives a very fast-paced adventure lifestyle, somewhere new all the time. So unless you meet someone who does the same thing and wants to go to the same places, it can be really tough. I wouldn't change my life for the world. Like, I wake up so happy every morning. I love that I have the freedom to be where I want. I have seen so much of the world, and I truly get to do what I want every single day. So I guess first thing, let's just talk about living in a vehicle. You have to be somewhere for a long time to really get to know someone, or they have to travel with you. So let's just start with traveling with someone. Traveling with someone in a confined space is extremely hard. I really give van life couples so much credit, the ones that do it together in one rig. And then there's something to be said about finding the right companion. That's like the hardest part, right? When you are on the road, I will say there's a larger dating pool. You meet people in more situations, kind of. It depends how you travel. Like where I was this past week, well, you're not gonna meet anyone, but you know, you meet people at campgrounds, at national parks, and you all have the same things. But then the same thing, you're going off in different directions. So yeah, I don't know. I've been someone who's always been very career oriented prior to now. And I think a lot of the reason I haven't found the right people is because of that, because I haven't really spent a lot of time dating in the past. So I'm really putting an emphasis on that this year, just like slowing down and, I don't know, seeing what's important. And to me, you know, I have such a wonderful relationship with my family and my friends, and it's really deep, and we talk all the time, and with my dog. I really want that with someone. I don't think there's anything more wonderful and a bigger adventure than love. For tonight's dinner, we're gonna need a campfire. So we're gonna get that started and then prep. This is one of my favorite camping dishes. It's not really a dish. You'll see. There you go. It's nice having a dog that doesn't like expensive toys. Let's grab all our ingredients. All right, guys, so I spent like 20 minutes looking for a lighter. I don't have it. My jet boils with my Prius, and we don't have a propane stove. So I've been trying to think of ways to start this fire, and I have an emergency fire kit. So we're gonna try to figure this thing out. Emergency fire starter, here we go. Please work. So much for that emergency fire starter. No, this is so annoying. Come on, it has to work. Well, it's official. If there was an emergency, I needed a fire, I would die of being cold. I would die. I thought I was so badass. I'm not badass. I can't even figure out how to start a freaking fire. Hi. Do you guys mind if I come over real quick? I don't have a lighter and I was making a fire. Do you guys happen to have one? I'm so sorry. We are back in action. You know, let's use this one. Let's start to heat this baby up. I'm gonna put it right here because that's pretty hot. We'll start right here. Oh, I love my life. You know what I'm gonna love even more? This burrito. So hot. Ow. Ow. Look at that. Oh. Now that is a vibe. We're getting in there right now. Ooh, we gotta keep this running to keep it warm, I think. It's a full moon out tonight. Wow. Oh, good morning, camper. Do I have to get up first? So we went for a little walk this morning and then we talked to the people that worked here. We're just asking a ton of questions because my dream is to open up something like this one day. So yeah, gotta ask all the questions and make sure it's really what you want. Got it. So this place is in such high demand, we do have to move sites. So we've got an hour before we have to go to the other one. Are we gonna do this? This might be the first time in 3 years we've made the bed. Looks so much better in here. Oh. I let that get steamy overnight. Whew. Wow. All right, you guys, we are gonna soak until we sweat it all out. Actually, just for the next half an hour because we have to move campsites. So we'll meet you over there. We have made it to our new spot. It is absolutely gorgeous with this view. I am so happy. They just cleaned our tub. We've got breakfast going. And naturally, Camper and I made best friends with some of the guys that work here and heard the coolest stuff about this campground. So on the other side, there is a pond, and this pond pumps out 800 gallons of hot spring water per minute. And that's how they're able to fill all these tubs plus some. And it comes out 140 degrees Fahrenheit. But even more, so during the winter when it's really, really cold here, they also are able to run their heat from that source. And I thought that was so cool. It's brunch time. I am so excited. Oh, don't worry, Camper, I got you something too. Come here, up, come on. Good boy, sit down. Okay, cheers. Oh, you're gonna go hide it. Gotcha. All right, that delicious meal just made us pretty productive. Oh, almost fell there. Watch out. Move the van to get more solar because I just found out there's a big storm tomorrow. And with that storm means high winds, which means no fire, charging up the Jackery. And because of that, we also probably won't be getting much movement. So we're gonna get a quick workout in while we wait for Justin, who's gonna be here in like 30 to 45 minutes.
While I was working out, were you working out that nose?
Oh, you won't look at the cam? Oh yeah.
You want me to help you get that off? I got you. Look who it is! Go say hi! Oh yeah! Who's excited? Oh my God! Bring it in! Ow, Camper! What do we have here?
I came bearing water.
I can't carry that.
I've been so thirsty.
Hold it just like that. No.
This campsite just went from 1 star to 5 star in like 30 minutes. Do we need to step up our camping game, Camper? We are getting prepared for a vegetable, potato, and steak dinner.
I'm the slicer and dicer. Luckily, there's no carrots today, sir.
Sir, are you ready to get gammoned? You're going down. Cheers. What a fun evening. I'm such a sucker for a camping date. And the smell of campfire. But yeah, if you guys want me to make any other videos touching any other topics, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and we'll see you all next week.